Community Roundup. With 30 years of managerial and administrative experience in the Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh and public sector undertakings, NVS Reddy held several senior government positions. Presently handling the mega Hyderabad Metro Rail project, NVS Reddy was invited to attend the 6th Global Infrastructure Leadership Forum in New York City. His Hyderabad Metro Rail project has been selected as one of the top 100 strategic global infrastructure projects to be showcased in the forum. The Hyderabad Metro Rail project, with a total value of $2.6 billion, is one of the world's largest mass transit projects being built by the public-private partnership. Our Vikas Nangia was in conversation with NVS Reddy at the TV Asia studio. Let's take a look.
You're here in New York City for the 6th Global Infrastructure Leadership Forum. And what I understand is that you represented the project, which is Hyderabad Metro Rail project. Give us some insight about the Global Infrastructure Leadership Forum and your presentation, your presence at the forum.
Recently, about 6 years ago, this new initiative has started. The idea is that actually you identify the best infrastructure projects in different parts of the world and bring all the people together, learn from each other. Each one is doing something or other in different parts of the world, actually. Gather them together. That's the idea.
You know, a selection by think tanks, senior technical officers, innovators, when they narrow down a project like Hyderabad Metro Rail project as one of the top projects, especially in the engineering category, it has some unique features to offer to the passengers and to a common person. Give us some insight. Tell us about what is so unique about this Hyderabad Metro Rail project.
Hyderabad Metro Rail, we're doing it a different way. What we're doing is, we are doing it as a public-private partnership PPP project, in which only 10% is being contributed by the government, the federal government, Government of India. The 90% will come from the private sector. In our case, it is Lastman Tutor, which is a very reputed company of India. That's one innovation. The second thing is, most of these projects are seamless engineering structures. You're not building a Taj Mahal actually for a city. What you have to do is, unfortunately, most of the cities have built these metro rail projects as engineering structures. Then they look back, they try to retrofit what the city needs, and they try to retrofit that. What I have done is, I've researched all these projects world over, picked up the good points of different systems, and avoided the negative points. That's how we are building Hyderabad Metro Rail, slightly different from other things. Make use of Hyderabad Metro Rail project. How do you redesign Indian cities as people-friendly, eco-friendly cities? So I'm bringing a lot of inputs to this particular project. Well, of course, one is structures per se. My structures are beautiful, very good shape, etc. is given, long-lasting, a lot of solutions are given, advanced technology is brought. Apart from that, these components, the soft components, like what do the children require, what do old people require, what do women require, all these things we are bringing into this project and making this project something different.
What are some of the innovative ideas that have been taken in consideration, and especially that what we've learned from other parts of the world that you've kept in consideration while putting this project together?
One is, earlier the projects were built mostly as underground projects. We are making it completely elevated project. What happens is, when compared to the road systems, rail systems are 5 times more energy efficient, number one. But when compared to an underground rail system, elevated rail system is much more energy efficient because you don't have air conditioning, you don't have ventilation, etc. So a lot of energy is being saved, number one. Number two, even in the energy, whatever little energy we spend on it, 45% of that energy we are regenerating. So the same energy, 45% of it actually will be fed back into the grid. That's how we make it. Further, you reduce the carbon footprint. Less energy consumption means less carbon footprint. Okay. This is one innovation. Communication-based train control system, CBTC. This technology, for the first time, we're introducing in India in Hyderabad Metro. This is more advanced when compared to Delhi. Delhi Metro itself is a very sophisticated system. Even when compared to that, this is an advanced system. Here, technically, it gives me every 1.5 minutes I can run a train with this technology. It's practically a driverless technology. Very few systems in the world have driverless technology. This is one we're adopting. That apart.
In terms of costs involved, how much is the project value, or what is the project value of the Hyderabad Metro project?
This is the project cost per se is 14,132 crore or 2.66 billion US dollars, 2.66 billion.
Okay.
That's a project cost. There are also other components. With all that, about 3.44 at this stage, and we're also bringing a lot of add-on facilities with that. About $4 billion is the total project.
And finally, what is it that you'd like to share with our fellow Telugu viewers, who frequently visit their hometown? What kind of surprises they can expect when they visit their hometown this time around? And what is the completion date of this project?
This project is going to be completed. The first phase is going to be completed by 2014 December. That's about 9 kilometers we're opening initially. The whole project of 72 kilometers will be completed by 2017 in 5 years. Once they come to Hyderabad, they'll be totally, already people are seeing it. So every day a new structure is coming up, new pillar is coming up. So far we have completed about 500 pillars out of the 2,500 pillars. And now within the city, once we have this metro rail mass transit system, Hyderabad perhaps can boast of one of the best infrastructure, best cities in the world.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for the insight. Good luck for the project. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.